I got, it's interesting when I'm out. I had to leave out for a couple of minutes. Give me a minute. Where is the mouse? Way over there, of course. Nowhere in my area. It's not your fault. I'm just trying to get the mouse. Alright. Give me a chance to be thankful for this food. Thank you, Lord, for this wonderful blessing that you're blessed me to have and receive on this day. I pray for those who do not have enough to eat, and we bless them as you blessed us. Thank you, Lord, for all things. In Jesus' name, amen. I'm always thankful for what I'm blessed to have, even if it's a bag of Doritos. All comes from God. So, I love it when I take these walks. I had to pick up something from the store, and the Lord speaks to me and talks to me and tells me about things that we need to do, things we got to get done, and how we have to do things. Because it's impossible for me. Sometimes I'll say on camera, well, I should be getting more money, I should be doing it and that. But the Lord always recorrects me. What did you get here? Why did you even start this business? Why did you even start this path to begin with? You got into this business because the object was to make the product affordable and more advanced than these high performance screens on the market, to even the playing field. We're going to have to bring our prices down a little bit more. I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with it because I don't want to be in a category, even though our prices at the end of the day, and keep in mind, I can't remind this enough, this is why we have the matching betters. This is why we have all these challenges, so that other people who claim to be us, that can do what we do, you don't. This is why we had the $500,000 contract. For anybody who wants to say that our products don't work, we can go into a courtroom and go before a judge and we can go from there. We put that out there. No one else is doing this. But still, I don't want to be in the category. I'm here to ruffle the feathers of certified. I'm not in here to be going back and forth with these petty squabbles with people who make screen paints at the end of the day that think you're on my level. And I keep explaining to you, we're not on the same level. You don't do what we do. So stop comparing yourself to me. We're here for one purpose only, and that is for physical certified screens since day one. That's why they acknowledge us, because they know exactly what we are capable of able to do. So for me, it's to certify. So for me to have a screen that is $300 versus a screen of $7,000 is a massive change for people at the end of the day that are going to spend that money anyway. One of my longest customers was going to spend $20,000. I can't tell you which company it was, but that screen was going to cost him 20 grand. Did he have the money? Yeah, he had the money. If he could get something for a cheaper price, he would have definitely gone in that direction. That's how he bumped into us. That's how he did the research. He found that we had back and forth with this company, and that what we did and what we showed, and he came with us, and he never regretted it. He has a 180-inch screen sitting in his theater room to this day. We advised him to get a $200 ultra short NEC projector, and he's been happy with it ever since. So even if people have the money, it saves them tons of money. And people at the end of the day who have to sit there and say, well, I got to wait for my tax return to pop up before I can get a screen like that. Or I got to basically save up, or I just might not be able to get that. How many average people right now are going to be to cough up $7,000, $5,000 for a projection screen? Too expensive. I wouldn't even pay for it. Even if I had the money, I wouldn't pay for it. Now, like I said, does certifieds work? Yeah, they do work. I've tested them. I've had them here. I've tested them. They do exactly what they're designed to do. Is our product better than a certified? Yes, it is. And any one of them can take me to court on it. I can prove it at the end of the day, hands down, that my technology is far better. See, things that we say and do, screen paints can't do that. You make that statement, you will lose your shirt in court, because I've tested and I've seen what these screens can do. And it's not, these screens are a little way different than a screen paint product. Especially their physical at that. So with that being said, we are basically going to bring down our prices a little bit, but not to the point where we're going to be at no $50, $60. I'm sorry. 50, 60 screen paints do exactly what they do. Nothing, as you can see. I've seen some of them show an improvement, but keep in mind, I can't express this enough. You have to have an ultra dark level in order to pick up certain things. You have to have it. If you don't, your stuff's not going to function well. There's no way it's going to work. So, you know, you're going to plunge the customer into dark environments. You're going to introduce them to projectors with high contrast, still not being able to achieve the goal. You're going to cost them a lot of money in the process. That's what's going to happen if you can't achieve those heavy black levels that are required. That's why the gunmetals cost more, because they're darker screens. They have much higher gains. They look far better, more advanced than basically the screen paints out here in the market. And in order for you to even make claim that you can even compare yourself to a screen of that caliber, you have to have so many of them tested to do it. And you don't have that. But what I'm doing has nothing to do with you, and it never did. I don't know where people started making us. I guess, I don't know. They felt that, hey, there's no way in the world his products can be that good. Well, $500,000 contract says it is. Anytime you feel, any day of the week, I don't care what time it is, I'll send you a contract with my name on it, and it's already got it notarized. And we can go into a courtroom, and I'll show that judge that screen not only works through 6K of light, but I can operate on the projectors that I use in my demonstrations with no problem whatsoever. And I guarantee you, bar none, you have people talk trash. That's what they do. But when it comes down to the real deal of it all, they're quiet. Now, let's move past that. I got things to do. I got certifieds coming through. What I need to take my technology to its next level. We've done these already. We have to reprove again, especially for this stuff. I'm going to be on site pretty soon. I'm going to have my shows where I can bring people in, rent areas out where I can bring people in and educate them and show them our technology with this new Halo system we have coming up. And I'm going to be working on making our products affordable, where everybody can afford them. That is one of the lowest kits we're going to have on a screen paint. At the price that it is, at 20 ounces, mind you, 16 ounces of our technology can do a 106-inch screen, which I have that on record. We don't guess that 2 quarts are going to paint a 300-inch screen, which is actually completely bogus, and 3 100-inch screens equals to a 3. That's not happening. You got to know your math when you get in this business. Know your math. So we're not doing that nonsense. So that kit right there that I'm displaying, which is under that technology that can absorb that light, can do exactly what it's designed to do, as you saw in the test demonstrations. And we're not even close to done with our test, but just the test demonstrations we showed off. It would make it basically one of the most affordable high-end screens on the market. Now, as I said before, those who want to sit there and say I'm wrong, $500,000 contract, sign it. That's all you got to do. So that cuts down on the nonsense at the end of the day. You can get on your YouTube channel, you can talk all your nonsense. Keep it up. I'll have somebody research your background, and I'll have a letter sent to your front door. And once you get one of those, you can't get out of those. You're on YouTube clucking and plucking, making a ruckus, I'll have somebody track you. Get your information, take it before a judge, and get a court order or send anything to send one of the contracts to your front door. Or I'll put you on call, put you on blast. 2 days to respond back. I can send it to a post office box if you want. If you don't want to give your address out, I can send it to certified email. Or basically, if you want to give up your address, or if one of my contacts, is able to obtain your address for court, I'll send it there. You have 3 days. Once that contract hits, you have 3 days to have it signed and sent back to us. If it tells us it was sent back in 3 days, the next one that will come through will be with a process server, and it will be for $2 million and also committing fraud against my business, which carries a 30-year prison sentence. So you decide which way you want to go with it. Or how about this? How about you be quiet, keep your mouth shut, don't talk about things that you don't understand, don't make up things about our products that are not true. Now, you get my product and you don't like it, and you say, hey, it's not to my liking, that's freedom of speech. I support that 100%. There's a lot of things I buy I don't like, and I do voice my opinion online about them. So I respect that. And if you're going to be out there saying I'm a scam, I'm a rip-off artist, I'm stealing people, there you go. You just landed yourself in a lawsuit. If you think that hiding behind a fake account is going to help you, I know people at the end of the day that can figure out exactly where you were born at. What hospital you went to, you were conceived at. Or not conceived, but you know what I mean, born at. I'll hire a private investigator, and he will find you at the end of the day, and you will be served for court. That's what private investigators do. You know, you got a father out there floating around somewhere. You want to know what he looks like? You want to find him? That's their job, to find. Seek and find. And that's what I'm going to do. The difference is if you fire an investigator to find me, he's just going to find me, and that's it. Hello, how you doing? That's it. But when we find you, we got hardcore evidence that you've been going around YouTube and social media slandering my company and saying things that weren't true. Which means I can take you to court on that. So, that ends that nonsense altogether. I think that $500,000 contract is a good idea. Because I don't see people emailing us about signing it. Matter of fact, no one's emailing us about signing anything at all. Now, a bit of a wake-up call real quick. If you haven't contacted me about signing this contract, and we are taking you to court, this is a wake-up call what's going to happen to you in a courtroom. If you can't sign a contract for $500,000, right? That states that everything we're doing here is fake. How are you going to back yourself up in a courtroom where we're suing you for making statements that you said that everything we do is fake? I want to work on getting my prices where I want to get them at, so I can make them much more affordable for people out here and people online. We're going to continue to construct and design better technology than anyone else's. And for those of you at the end of the day that are full of hatred and you feel the need to, there we go, and feel the need to attack me on social media, I'm going to make sure that you see me in court. This is being filed today. This is my second one. I have too much work. I have too many people that I have to take care of at the end of the day. I'm going to be designing a more affordable package for my customers. So, you know, some people that can't afford the $300, $400 packages, this package makes it for everybody. And if you want to get your feet wet and you want to try it out, this is a package perfect for you. Unlike other products on the market, all our stuff is tested. Our stuff carries batch numbers. Nobody wants to batch number their stuff. We have a ship back policy. And if you think from a track record, most people that come against us cancel out. So this would make this the most affordable package on the market right now. And that's what I'm looking to do. Get our technology to a point where it's so affordable that anybody can afford it. Well, truthfully, our technology is the most affordable when you think about it. It is. When you think about it, our technology is the most affordable screen paint on the market. We have the most tests. We have the most demonstrations than anybody else. Even our websites don't look like other people's websites. That reminds me too. Domain name changed today too. All domain names are changing today too. I gotta get that done. Now, message to Mr. Fernando. You're gonna have 2 process servers hitting your door now. That's the last one I got to do today. I'm going down, finish this process, type in my debit card, pay that fee that I have to pay again. And this time when this process server comes to your door, they don't have to hand it to you. They don't have to hand it to your wife. They just got to post it to your door, send that picture and confirmation back to us, and that's done, and that's in your court. Altogether, you owe me 60 grand. When this is done and completed, I'm going down over to Allentown. I'm going to pick up your records from there. I'm going to walk up to the magistrate. I'm going to file another lawsuit against you for $175,000 for posting my face on your YouTube channel, slander my picture, try to embarrass me on Facebook, on YouTube, and on social media. I'm also going to be filing a second additional more charges on top of the 23 or 24, I don't know what you have over there now, or additional charges. And we'll explain to the judge when this all comes to court that I need you arrested, that we need a warrant for your arrest. Because you have been attacking my family, you have been attacking me, you have been stalking me, and you also have been working with other individuals, which those individuals, you guys, will be mentioned to this judge when I get there. All your information that I have here in my drawer will be given to them, showing that not only has Mr. Fernando has been attacking us, but he has been working with other associates that have been attacking me and my family. So just to let you know that it comes to an end. The biggest problem is not me, gentlemen. The biggest problem right now is Jamie. He's going to dime on you. The Lord has told me to go forth. Take care of this and get it done. So I mean, you first, Fernando. You're the first person. I will be in contact with your landlord, so you know this. So, I'm going to begin my process. Get this done. Since I've done this thing already before, the second time around, I did it the first time. The second time around, going to get this thing done, go back into my original claims. I already created one of these counts already. And I'm going to begin the process. It's going to be me, you, and the judge now. This time, Mr. Fernando, this time, I will make sure there is plenty of abundance time to make sure we get that information back to that judge. Because this time, they don't even got to serve you now. Just post it to that front door. That's all I need. Send that confirmation back to us, and I'm going to make sure it lands right there. And this company, CCB, I'm going to make sure they get that confirmation, and I'll see you in court real soon. Now, mind you, there's no jail time behind these. A lot of money going to owe me, $60,000. I will execute the judgment. I will get my money. You'll freeze your banking account, garnish your paycheck, income tax, whatever it takes I'm going to get my money. When I get back into court from the other place, criminal charges, I'm going to request a judge. We need a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to let them know you're not working alone. You've been working with other individuals. We have all your messages, mail, emails, text messages, phone calls. We have everything. I'm giving all that to a judge. I'm going to submit all that as evidence of you attacking me and my company and my family. So the other individuals involved in it, just so you know, you're outed. You're going to be on the list. The sad thing about it, gentlemen, the only person we know is Jamie. And Jamie caused all this nonsense because he was jealous because we wouldn't give him what's in our side of our product. We wouldn't tell him what our products are made out of. The rest of you never contacted me or called me and said, hey, there's a fellow in there, but he's just bad-mouthing you. I just want to get your point of view from it. You didn't do that. You just jumped on the bandwagon and just attacked me for no reason at all. Never met you, never talked to you, didn't know you even existed on YouTube. Y'all just came out and just attacked me for no reason at all. And because of this and the stuff that you guys have done, I'm going to make sure, I told you, got my promise 100% that I'm going to see some of you in jail, and some of you are going to actually, I'm going to make you penniless when I get done with you. Starting with Fernando first. And I guarantee you, letting them know that you guys have all worked together as a group. You have started, this is a conspiracy against my company, attacking my family and friends, using social media to slander my name, mentioning my family member's address and doxing their address. And if that sounds pretty bad coming out of your mouth, imagine a judge repeating that back to you. And some of these cyber charges can carry up to 10 years in jail. Mr. Williams, I know where you're at. We know you're in the towers. We know you're at. I'm going to have a private investigator go through your building. Get your location. Shouldn't be hard to do because we know exactly where you're pinpointed at. He's going to report back to us, give us the information we need, and we're going to serve you. I'll see you in court soon. Until then, I'm going to do what I want to do, which just means what I've been doing, making good products for my customers without individuals going out there and trying to taint my work by trying to say that everything we work hard to do here every single day to make things better for other people in the home theater world, you've been jealous, bitter, and envy of my work, and have tried everything you possibly could to try to tear my business down. Mr. Rogers, I will be challenging your company in court. Also, too, I'm filing lawsuits against you also, because you also work with these individuals. You were in Crowcast, right? I've got you in multiple settings in Crowcast, working with Fernando, talking some nasty things about my company, calling me a scammer. Did you not do this? All right, then I will be suing you. Also, too, I'm challenging your company, as I said before. So, that's the end of that. As for my customers, we're going to work hard to make better products, be able to help our customers so they can achieve and get better screens at the end of the day instead of dealing with this nonsense you've been dealing with, these fake phony products at the end of the day. Put it into that nonsense and continue to do what we came out here to do to begin with. Unfortunately, we had individuals who came out here, and I say unfortunately, because you won't exist when we get done with you after the day. Some of you have already been taken care of. We're going to work harder to make better products for our customers and do what we've been trying to do from day one, trying to make better products, as I said before, with our testing and everything else we've been doing. Unfortunately, we had to go through some nonsense because we had individuals out there that were just bent on trying to destroy my business, destroy my company. You know, they were taunting my family and carrying on and acting up. And they were doing things they know they should have not been doing. So this is a blessing for us because it's the way to get rid of these individuals once and for all and be done with them. Anyone else who basically wants to follow in their footsteps, you can follow the same path they're going to go down. At the end of the day, I do want to let the judge know that we have had problems with these individuals for quite a long time. We want to make sure that there's no copycats that come up behind them. So we want to make sure that everything they receive will be maximum. So gentlemen, do you know that we're asking for maximum jail time, maximum lawsuits? We want to make an example out of you. We want to make sure that no one else tries to come up behind you and do the exact same thing you did. So we need the judge to make an example out of you, to hit you with everything they got. So 30, 40 years in jail, that'll give you plenty of time to think about some dumb stuff you did. Mind you, gentlemen, everything you did against my company is fraud. You know that, right? Yeah, it's 30-year prison sentence just for that alone by itself. So either you're going to prove in court before a judge that everything I have here is fake and not real, because if not, I'm asking for 30 to 40 years for you. And I think I'm going to get it with no problem. So it begins. I'm going to go ahead and get this second one done. Fernando, you know how it works. So for this time, they won't be knocking on your door. I ask them to post, take pictures, send it back. So that way they know where you live at. I'm sending the same process server that came out the first time will be coming out the second and third time. The other letter that will be coming from the courts will come by certified mail, letting you know you're being sued. It'll tell you for how much you're being sued for, and it'll tell you have to go to court. Mind you, I'll get you on cyber charges. So keep in mind this will basically carry some jail time. So I would advise you bring an attorney if you are planning to show up. If you do show up and you're down here in Pennsylvania, I will have you arrested, so you know that, because I do have criminal charges against you for terroristic threats when you did that whole poster, Dead or Alive, and posted it. So I did file terroristic threat charges against you. If you do come here, I'm having you arrested, so you know that. All right, people, I got things to do. Got a new kit coming out pretty soon, and this is going to help our customers at the end of the day. At least I don't have to deal with the nonsense of these idiots doing fake demonstrations against our products because they're jealous. I got paperwork to do. All right, gotta go.